Oh yes, I am back. It's Reese from the VIP Guide. And today I got it's a treat for me. It's a treat for me, I guess. From me, for me. I'm going to play the whole audiobook. I have the audiobook that we released, the Millions of Hit audiobook. I'm going to play that whole book also as commentary from me just before I play the book. So stay tuned. It's going to last about 2 hours. If you can make it through the whole thing, definitely have some treats for you. Some millions of hits downloads. Also, you know what? If you can't make it for 2 hours, get these treats here. Pixabay. I got a lot of free images on Pixabay. I have 1,149 free images on Pixabay that you can download at any time for free use. And if you go to the front of the website, the domain name, they have 2.7 million pictures, high stock images, videos, images, pictures, everything here you can download. Look at this. Anything you want, you can get. Oh, look, they're doing a grayscale feature today, I guess. Somewhat grayscale. These here are black and white, and then you get down and see a little color. But anyway, they're doing that kind of feature today. But whatever you want, you can find this. They're not sponsoring me. I just really appreciate the site because my images are here. My wife even has an image on here that she took of me and my son, and that is I don't actually know where that is, believe it or not. It's under her name, but I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, you'll see it in this video broadcast. I'll show it on the end of my video commentary. You'll see a book I put up, and that image is here too with over 45,000 downloads. So these are some gifts that you can have right now. Also, I might as well mention ChatGPT. That's my right-hand man, Greg's power team. I'm learning a little bit about GPT-4. Although he says he doesn't know anything about it, that's fine. They say it may be coming out sometime this month. And let's see if he mentioned it was a module, however you say that, multimodal, however. There you go. And Revoicer. I've been using this Revoicer application, and it's amazing.
Revoicer is a web application that can generate natural-sounding voiceovers for videos, podcasts, and other.
And they have over 100 voices. They even have different languages, translation, everything. And again, not a sponsor, just some of the products that I like. And of course, this is the book. I'll be redoing this book. Actually, some of this that you'll hear today is edited, taking some things out because by date this was posted a year ago, but it actually written 2 years before that, and the first concept was 10 years ago. So certain things are definitely changing, breakneck speed. Didn't even have ChatGPT in there, obviously, but I did put a little bit of that at the end. So anyway, just stay tuned, guys. If you make it to the whole 2 hours, if not, get your pictures down low and come back for the replay. And we're about to get it started right now. Today I'm going to talk about the Millions of Hits audiobook. Guys, I need you to go there right now and stream this book. It's free with your Audible subscription. So if you don't have Audible and you get it, it's free. If you have Audible and you get it, there is a fee. But get it. whatever you do, it's an amazing audiobook for a lot of things, especially for you content creators and UGCers and YouTubers. It's an amazing book. And every day I'm updating. That particular book won't be updated every day, but it is a good ground, a good foundation for all the things that I will be showing and displaying and teaching in the next forever. You get what I'm saying? So if I didn't say it, I am Greg Reese. I created the How to Get Millions of Hits and TV Broadcasting View book. I had help with my team to put it together. It took me so long to put it together, but the core methods or the core system or the core thought process came from the things that I did and how I got popular and how I started to create cash. And again, we'll go into depth. So just stick with me, stay with me, and I'll teach you some things and I'll share with you some things and I'll excite you about some things. Woo! that you want to be excited about. So here we go, guys. Let's talk about the 10, 12. Used to be 10, but I added a few other things on there that I thought about. But let's talk about the 10, which I'm going to call principles right now, of getting millions of hits. And the first principle for me, or the first thought process for me, is one, to get featured. And this is what happened for me in my course. So any of these things could go first for you. But for me, I got featured. Of course, I created a product that was popular, but I got featured first. And that's when I started to think about everything else. Now, depending on where you are in your content creation journey, you may plan and have your list and everything done first, and then you look to get featured. But what happened for me is I got featured, and this is one of the most important things to do if you want to get millions of hits, is to get featured. I even use that concept in talking about my Google local guide numbers, which are amazing, 600 million views, getting featured. So getting featured content. And what does that mean? That means whatever you create and it's put in a certain space that a lot of people can see it. So if there is a platform with a lot of people on it and your content gets put in a certain space, it's featured. Now, there are going to be some particulars on how that's done or how different words or whatever you use. But if you can get your content featured, you have a chance to create a lot of income and you have a chance to create a lot of views. So get featured content. Make memories. Again, these are interchangeable. Number 2, make memories. When I say make memories, I think about cat videos. When I say make memories, I think about something like cat videos or dance videos or some of the most popular things at the beginning of YouTube. We still remember them now. So there's trending things and there's things that are popular and there's things that make memories. And memories are some of the most important things in our minds. Memories are the thing that it surpasses trendy and surpasses popularity. If we have a memory, that no telling what that does. And if you create memories for the people that look at your content, no telling how much they will continue to follow you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Make memories. And let me tell you where I got that concept from. I used to work with this attorney, major attorney here in this local area, but he's worked with major attorneys in all the areas. And he was like, Greg, things need to be done. You need to have something that's memorable. And I was like, wow. And at that point, I had some memorable things, but I never thought about it that way. I had the Obama rap, which is one of my most memorable raps now. I didn't think about it making memories. But when he said that, I said, you know what? That is a principle. That's a concept. That's a method. Make memories. And you know what memories mean to you. Number 3, popular subjects. And you can interchange that. I wrote this 12 years ago, guys. I got this stuff out 14. I don't know. Popular subjects. What's pop is still pop. But trendy subjects, trendy subjects, popular subjects. If you can create content on trendy and popular subjects, you can take it to the next level. I mean, that's all YouTube is about. On some of the major content that you see, it was a trendy or popular subject. So if you create that, man, your content can go a long way. And that's what I did. Number 4, and I put these two together because this works for you getting millions of hits as well. You become popular. You become the subject. You become the trend, and hopefully you sustain. But if you can become popular, then people, they'll continue to follow you. You could be even an influencer. So you get friends, subscribers, and followers, and you become popular. You become that one that's giving the information that everybody wants to see or hear or talk about. Millions of hits are sure to follow. Loyalty could follow as well if you're loyal to them. Number 5, share your experience. This is one thing that I used to love and didn't love at the same time, because I might show some citizen journalism, or I might show that I can dance a little bit, and I might talk about, hey guys, I got featured on this news station, but then I didn't go into it. Like right now, I haven't shared my experience, and that's what especially YouTube, but social media is full of right now. That sounds funny, but you get my point. It has so many videos about people sharing their experience. That's the thing that people want to know. That's what creates memories for others. You share your experience jumping or skydiving or doing whatever. By the way, I went parasailing in 1999. It was so fun. The year 1999. Guess what the date was? March the 16th. Guess how I remember that? Because I read the Bible and I remember John 3:16. But anyway, that was the date. Maybe that wasn't the date, but I know what else I did on that date. I think it was the date. Anyway. Okay. Share your experience. When I went parasailing, whether it was March the 16th, March the 15th, March 17th, I know it wasn't St. Patrick's Day. So I think it was March 16th. Anyway, sharing that experience was so amazing. And let me share it right now. Might as well share this experience right now. It was crazy. Crazy. So here's what I did. I used to market t-shirts. Won't go into that right now. I gave this guy 5 or 6 t-shirts for a free parasail ride. I'm about the barter. I'm about that barter system. And he gave me a parasail ride. So we drove out, I'm going to say 100 yards. Don't know what it was. But when you hear the end of the story, I know what it felt like. So it might have been 5 feet. But anyway, no, we drove out enough to get the parasail start. So if you guys are in the Gulf of Mexico area, I was actually in Panama City, Florida. So you know that area, you know what it takes to go parasail. Or if you're anywhere that parasails, you know what it takes, how far you have to be out or whatever. So anyway, 6 t-shirts, free parasail ride. And I'm on this thing like, woo, like this was amazing. However that works, I think it was, I don't know. I'm mixing hang gliding with whatever, but I know it was parasail. I know it was floating. So I wasn't skiing in the water. And I was in the Gulf of Mexico or whatever that area is called over there closest to Florida. and it was time to stop. So everybody parasailed, and we was in the boat, and let's just say I was 100 yards away, and I said, let me out right here. I want to swim to the shore. He was like, I don't know if he's a young dude or whatever. He's like, okay. I was like, so I started swimming, man. I was like, whew, like a pro. Like, man, for like the first 30 seconds. And then finally, I was like, am I going to make it? I started going crazy. Like, I'm not going to make it. I am not going to make it to there. So I say it was 100 yards, because if I say it was like a half a mile out, that's some Hercules type stuff, and I probably didn't do that. Incredible Hulk. But I know I was swimming. And then at one point I was gasping for air, because I'm a great swimmer, or not great, but you get what I'm saying. And I know how to swim, but I really didn't think I was going to make it. And then I made it to the shore, and I'll show you this image right here. I think I have an image. Do I have it? I might have it right here. Okay. Oh, I do have it right here. Why do I have this image here? I guess because I've been saving some stuff. I just saw it. There you go. This was actually all in the same year. So I don't know if this is when I first came out the water and started laughing and said, Greg, you stupid. But this was the same one of the nights. It was still cold. It was March. Can you guys see that? And this, I might start fighting myself. I don't know. But that was the beach. Somewhere on that beach, right in that section is when I came on here. It's like, Greg, that was stupid. And then, people said, oh man, you could have got caught with the undertow, the wave. And, I didn't. So maybe it was 316. What am I talking about? All right, guys, let's go back. Sharing my experience. Okay, I'm back on track, guys. So what I'm going to do is, you're going to hear this. If you listen to if you listen to it, you're going to hear this whole part, this story I just told. But I am at the very beginning. I'm going to just say the feature. So I'm going to do that at the end and then put that in the beginning. So if you just listen, if you just want to hear the top 12, I'm going to tell you the top 12 and give you a small explanation. But I just shared my experience with you. But you see how exciting it was, at least to me, in my own mind. There you go. Number 6. Get TV broadcasting and media opportunities. In my audiobook is slightly different than what I'm going to tell you now, but it's all in the same family. But how I got TV broadcasting and media opportunities is I sent my video to the news station. In this case, it was CNN. And then they asked me to share and make sure I could give them permission to share my video and move it. And then at points I was on their sister stations. I was asked to come down to the Atlanta studio. Didn't make it down there. Just the way my budget was the way my bank account works. Didn't make it down there, but there's other studios locally in Cincinnati I made it to. And I had these opportunities to keep sharing and keep moving and keep going, and even had some possible employment opportunities. But again, for me, it wasn't time for me to be employed because I was out there getting content. But getting those opportunities, media opportunities and broadcasting opportunities, you never know where it takes your content. Like, I've had a lot of stuff featured online, but I mean on terrestrial broadcasting stations, like the Oprah song Dance with Oprah, and Halloween stuff and different things were shared because they knew that I created content, and they knew that I had been broadcast before, and they felt good about the content I was creating. Those were some of the opportunities I had. And then I knew cameramen and I knew people, and they didn't necessarily help me get in, but it made the opportunity better. Another experience. I had press passes for a Trump, what do you call it? Rally. As a matter of fact, it was the same rally, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody ran up to him in Ohio. I knew this cameraman. I actually known him for years, 30 years or so. He's a musician, still is. And then there was the major anchor man for his station. And it was, the way he introduced us and the way the major anchor man shook my hand was like, okay, I am great. I mean, I never really needed anyone to tell me I'm great, but I always stayed out of their way because I didn't go through the traditional channels of broadcasting. You know, although I did go to audio video production, that wasn't the same thing that anchor went through. And I've seen him plenty of times. And when he introduced us, the cameraman that I knew, and he introduced me, I was like, man, this is great. You know, so just knowing certain people in the media industry, even though it might not help me to get featured, they might not be able to do the story or anything like that, but it may make a great connection for you. So that's where that goes. Get TV, broadcasting, and media opportunities. And there's so much more behind that. So when you listen to the audiobook, you'll hear it. Plus, as we continue to develop the method of the Millions of Hits method, you'll hear more and more what we mean by that. And I may actually be able to communicate with people like them, and they could give you some other ideas. Number 7, social media outlets. And I'm just saying that plain and simple. Just get with them. Get with them all. Now, I tell you, me personally, I'm deleting some because it's so much. I got to do so much. Yeah, you can get you a link tree and whatever, but it's so many things that I need to focus on a few, which may be 2 or 4. And then I might have to get a team, go to Fiverr or something, and let them focus on the rest, because trying to post this and get the right types of posts and this and that and the other, it's a job. It is a job. You definitely need a team. But social media outlets, definitely connect with all these social media outlets. And that's what I did at first. And that's where my popularity started to increase. Consistency. I'm always going to talk about this. 8, consistency. Number 8 is consistency. And that's just keep doing what you're doing. Stay consistent. No matter what you're doing, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Even if it's here and here, keep doing it. If you got to do it here, keep doing it. If you can do it here, do that too. But just stay consistent. If it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, if it's Tuesday, Thursday, if it's only Saturdays, if it's only Mondays, stay consistent. Make sure, and this is hand in hand with the next one, number 9, make sure these people know that they can trust you and put you on their list of reliable sources. I'm going to continue to watch Greg Reese because he's consistent. I've had trouble with being consistent in a lot of things. But when I was really doing my first effort, my first viral media effort, video, I was consistent. People heard me every day. Boom, 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 boom. Seeing stories, this, that, and the other. So stay consistent, guys. Consistent. And frequency. Be frequent. Let these people know if it's just Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Let these people know if it's Monday or only Fridays. Let them be consistent if it's every day a week. Let them know, like a schedule, like a TV guide. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 5 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock. Let them know your frequency. When you coming? When are you coming? What are you doing? Where is it happening? When are you broadcasting? When are you streaming? When are you going live? When are you posting? You know, let them know. Because if you do, man, they're gonna be loyal. People are gonna be loyal. Like right now, believe it or not, I watch this series right now. I feel like my grandma, where she used to watch the soap operas. It feels like a soap opera to me. But I watch them every morning. If I'm up at 6 o'clock, which frequently I am, and they're posting at 5 or 6 o'clock, I'm looking for them. When I get on YouTube, I'm looking for them. Now I see that he's posted some other places on Facebook, so I'm looking for them there. You know, sometimes it's out of order because I watched both of them. But he is frequent. He knows what he's doing. He's consistent. And I'm loyal. Even if I don't watch everything, I'm going to keep coming back and supporting him. And there's been times where I've seen the ads that comes before his videos, and I'm interested in that product. You know, Google knows how to market, you know, so I keep coming back to him. I may see a few things I like, and I like his content. So he's frequent and he's consistent, and that's why I keep coming back. Number 10, quality. So I feel two different ways about quality, guys. So I feel you can have quality HD content with a 4K HD camera, full frame, excellent chip camera. 3-chip camera was what Obama Rap was made out of, but then a lot of my other videos were made on a little DV tape camera, and they got a same and similar response. So you may not always have the quality and the view, the look, the feel, the aesthetic, the media, but put quality inside the content. Make sure you have quality content, quality information. Make sure people know, man, he knows what he's talking about, or he knows how to do that dance, or he knows how to do that song. I love this song. So there's two types of quality there, guys. You can have the quality, which is the look and the feel, or you can have the quality, which is inside. Now, I would say, like right now, I'm filming with a $200 phone, which I got as a discount. So it's like 150 or so. And the quality is there. Now, if I was filming with my DSLR, the quality will be better. But this here, it makes it much easier. This phone that I'm using is why I have 600 million hits as a Google local guide. Because I used to take all of my images with my DSLR, but it took so long. I wanted to take them home. I wanted to edit them. I wanted to do this. Then I wanted to upload them. And even something more interesting, this same phone, or the same brand, because I had 2 of these phones within the last 3 years. But this phone here has created thousands of dollars for me from a news source, a news content sourcer, or however you call it. People who look for news. I used the same thing with them. I had a higher quality DSLR and a video camera. And I would go out and get the news, and then I come home, or I sit down on my laptop in the car and edit it and send it to them, and they're like, too late. I'm like, what? They didn't pay me for that? And then I started using this phone, or the brand of the same similar phone, and it's gone. Right? As soon as I'm walking away, beep, gone. So the quality is not major, but that news source, or that person who wanted the news, is what I want to say. And the person who's purchasing the news from the people who wanted the news from me, they want it now, man. So that's, again, work with your quality. If you have lighting, or if you have a DSLR and you have a good budget and you can get it done, get it done. But if you don't, hey, get us a lesser quality and just put good content, put needed content, needed information in the videos that you produce. And you're going to just be fine. You're going to be fine. And then pretty soon you're going to be able to rise up. Tell you that. So quality, low cost promotions. I've always done low cost promotions, guys. Sometimes that's the gift and the curse, because you do some low cost promotions when you probably should have, instead of doing 5, 10, 20 on Facebook, maybe you should have just spent 500 with an agency or a small agency that can say, boom, let's do this for you. So low cost promotion, 5, 10, 15, 20 can work for you. I've done it that way. It's worked for me. But also, which is number 12, advertise to keep your business alive. I'm going to keep saying that, guys. Advertise to keep your business alive. You can advertise. Low cost promotions can be with, it can be small money. It can be press kits. It can be press releases. It can be posts. That's low cost promotion. But advertising may be that $500 promotion, or that $1,000 promotion, or we're on YouTube, the Google AdSense promotion. Put the budget up to 300, man. Work it out. Put it up to 500. Like, if at the beginning of your account, at least later, mid to late 2022, they had a thing. If you spend $500, they're going to match you with $500. So if you have $500 to spend, you had $1,000 worth of advertising, and that $1,000 worth of advertising may have got you $10,000 worth of business, depending on what your product is. Or I believe I haven't done a lot of advertising for my numbers, but I believe with the little advertising I did for Google or through Google Ads, I believe that took my channel to another level. So then my content feeds it first. First my content fed it. We got one level. Then I did some ads, so the ads fed it. We got to another level. Then now I'm putting different content and getting to another level. And then as my budget increases, boom. Once people support me a little more, once my budget increases, once I work a little more, my budget will increase and I'll put more advertising and then I'll grow bigger. And that's just the facts, guys. Advertising is not an expense. It's an investment. Advertising is not an expense. It's an investment. So you invest in your business. You sow into your business with advertising. And it doesn't have to be Google. It doesn't have to be Facebook, Instagram. It doesn't have to be TikTok. I could say all of these. It doesn't have to be any of those. But if you if you spend your money and create a budget for advertising, it's going to benefit you at one point. If you have good content, or if you have a good product or you have a good service, it will benefit you. That's just it. That's what advertising does. So there you go, guys. That's the gist of the audiobook, and it lasts about an hour and a half or so, and you will enjoy it. You'll get some good nuggets. Stay tuned to VIP Guide, because I'm gonna keep placing these nuggets on there. And there's a couple other things at the end that teaches you how to, or some things you can do, not actually a lesson, but some things you can do to create cash app investing. That's like crowdfunding, selling your videos, images, pictures. I do that, just like I mentioned also with that news sourcing place. I sell video to them when I'm able to capture something that they want. You can get sponsors for your content creation. That's a lot of UGC now. And I'll be going through some of those techniques with you. And as I reintroduce myself, allow me to reintroduce myself, you'll see me with more information and more thought process that I've had over the years. Guys, thank you for being a part of this. Before I go, let me support my son's book, Top 10 Tips to Successful Gaming with DTL. Daniel, the leader, also he calls himself Galaxy Knight, Galaxy KNT. So please make sure you have to purchase this book, because it's not, it was a low content book. So we didn't put it as a digital book, but we're working on that now. Everything is from him. I just help him match up some stuff and make it flow a little better. But right now he's working. He's an excellent gamer. And right now he's working on creating a bigger book, at least 80 pages and at least an hour of talking to gamers. He's spent a lot of hours in gaming, probably more than he should have. But daddy believes in his boy. What? That's my seed, baby. Anyway. All right, guys. Get Daniel's book. And get this book too. This is our hip hop book, and this is again a low content book, but we talk a little bit of our history and how Daniel got involved, and then we just give you pages to write and draw and Alright guys, a little technical difficulties. So
you will find that people are
we'll see what's going on here. I'm going to keep it going. Let's see. Well, Well, if you hang with me, we will we'll get it going on. But if you have to go, understood. Thank you for being a part of what's going on here. It's Greg Reese, and this is the broadcast. I tell you what, guys, as this is coming up, we got to get to some AI. A lot of this stuff that I'm seeing on ChatGPT, and actually as this program's coming up, we may have to wait. Let's see. It's just amazing. It's amazing when you look at all that's going on, and I love to ask questions, and they have another version coming out, and okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna have to do it this way, guys. I guess when I edited it didn't fully convert. I'm not sure.
Good promotion, excitement, and others, your videos, images, pictures, and audio content can gain
4, and then I might have to get a team, go to 5. All right, guys. I do apologize for this. Low cost promotions, guys. Sometimes that's the gift and the curse, because you do some low cost promotions when you probably should have. Like I mentioned also with that news sourcing place, I sell video to them. Okay, let's go from here. Capture something that they want. You can get sponsors for your content creation. That's a lot of UGC now. And I'll be going through some of those techniques with you. And as I reintroduce myself, allow me to reintroduce myself, you'll see me with more information and more thought process that I've had over the years. Guys, thank you for being a part of this. Before I go, let me support my son's book, Top 10 Tips to Successful Gaming with DTL. Daniel, the leader, also he calls himself Galaxy Knight, Galaxy KNT. So please make sure you have to purchase this book, because it's not, it was a low content book. So we didn't put it as a digital book, but we're working on that now. Everything is from him. I just help him match up some stuff and make it flow a little better. But right now he's working. He's an excellent gamer, and right now he's working on creating a bigger book, at least 80 pages and at least an hour of talking to gamers. He's spent a lot of hours in gaming, probably more than he should have. But daddy believes in his boy. What? That's my seed, baby. Anyway. All right, guys. Get Daniel's book, and get this book too. This is our hip hop book, and this is again a low content book, but we talk a little bit of our history and how Daniel got involved, and then we just give you pages to write and draw and come up with your concepts. So there we go, guys. Greg Reese. Thanks for rocking with me, guys. Thanks for rocking with me. Any questions you have for me, questions, comments, concerns, relax, release, relate, anything you want to ask me, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to answer it if I can answer it. If I'm not able to answer it, I'm going to see if I can find you the answer. It's Greg Reese. Peace. This is peace through separation. This is peace through togetherness. I got that from a boy back in high school. All right, I'm out. I ain't gonna do it. I need that thing. Ow!
how to get millions of hits, cash, perks, and TV broadcasting views. Introduction. The internet is a major asset for your personal business and popularity. If you want to promote yourself and your ideas, then social media is the best platform. In the last decade, many companies have created great ways to connect the World Wide Web and traditional broadcast media, like television and radio, together to make you very successful. In this publication, we will show you how to gain internet and social media popularity with your videos, images, and pictures. You will also learn how to get millions of hits plus broadcast TV views from your original or licensed content. When I became popular with my original video, images, and pictures, I felt that everybody should have the opportunity to feel that adrenaline rush. Just imagine the feeling you'll get when your creativity becomes popular, or better yet, goes viral. I will share working tips on how my videos, images, and pictures got millions of hits on social media, the internet, and consistent views on traditional HD TV and radio. I will also share how I was able to earn extra cash and perks that allowed me to not only pay the bills, but to start a social media content company. Although you can earn a lot of cash by using social media platforms, remember, that's not the most important part. Being able to create good content again and again, and to become reliable to people that depend on you, makes you much more successful. According to research, well over 4 billion people are active on the internet and social media apps. This is half of the world's population. And this number will only increase. Imagine your videos, images, pictures, or audio content getting consistent views, likes, loves, and shares from a small percent of those people. Imagine your content being regularly watched and downloaded by your subscribers and followers. Imagine using your passion to get popularity and earn extra cash. This can be done. But remember, with billions of people using the internet, millions of them want to share their content on social media, gain popularity, and earn some cash as well. This is why you must stand out. Understand, there are a huge number of video clips and content online. Some of them may have been better than your favorite video with 1 billion hits, but they just didn't gain popularity. Why? There could be many reasons, but everything comes down to timing. With a few techniques, which include sustainable timing, consistency, good promotion, excitement, and others, your videos, images, pictures, and audio content can gain more views, popularity, and cash. Next, I will share some of the major steps that I use to get popularity on and offline, and how I got millions of internet video hits, picture views, shares, and TV broadcasting views. Get featured. Get featured content. Displaying content enhances community participation by attracting traffic to premium content within the community. Community managers can direct content features to specific groups or the entire community with specific feature date time ranges for scheduling and expiring discrimination, and providing a custom image to help attract attention to the feature. As a personal branding business person, writing for key publications can take you from being another freelancer to being influential in your field. It can enable thousands of new leads to showcase your content, and can grow your followers like crazy. Plus, it builds your credibility and increases your chances of posting elsewhere as well. A common problem that most digital publishers encounter is the ability to highlight and select specific portions of content or messages to emphasize their audiences. This problem is exacerbated if you manage many thousands of content from different sources around the web and user-created content from social networks. In an ocean of sounds, it's often easy for the waves to sink your private message. It's important to keep your audience engaged with new dynamic content while keeping your message front and center. Visual marketing and marketable Instagram feeds have become a hot trend among online stores. The reasons are clear in the era of social media and influencers. More and more consumers are discovering new products directly from their social media feeds. So what better way to take advantage of this behavior and then bring it directly to your store? As the mountain of digital content grows, all websites are searching for capabilities that help them provide dynamic and even personalized online experiences for their visitors. Commercially oriented sites need this potential in order to be able to market content and products and services and gain more effective income from them. If you have been browsing the web for any period of time, you will finally notice that a very popular and very useful tool that many websites use is premium content. This is useful in a variety of ways. Of course, each post is not ranked equally. There are different layers. So instead of shooting for the big players right away, try identifying 3 posts that you think are in the middle class you want to write about. If you don't know the post you're looking for, Go to buzzsumo.com and see which posts get the most traffic in your space. BuzzSumo will show you posts that post content on related topics, where it is shared most, and what type of people are writing it. Spend some time on each of these posts to see if the central topics covered cover your topics, and check out their other authors. The better you feel about what is happening in the post, the more chances you will be accepted as a contributor. More and more, website visitors find that the search feature is the fastest way to navigate the vast amount of content on the site to find what is most relevant to them. Featured content enables sites, blogs, to engage in a virtual dialogue with visitors as they search and navigate the site. A site that uses premium content actively listens to visitors' activities, such as searches and clicks, to display contextually relevant content that matches visitor interest. Another reason why it's so important to check premium accounts is because followers really like the style of the photos. Since your main goal of getting featured is to get more followers, you should stick to the same pattern. If your photos are cool and flagged, your chances of getting more followers are high. You can also pair up with influencers and offer common contests or promotions. You can take a stunning photo, add captions, tag the effect, and let people know about the competition. When the effect displays the image on his account, he promotes your account to his followers. Use hashtag contest or hashtag promotion when posting an image to make sure people find it easily. You can also ask influencers to repost specific photos from your Instagram account. This way, you can control the aesthetic and the message. One of the most important things to do is to make sure you always post high-quality content. These will be well-formed pictures with good lighting and fit your style. By posting high-quality images, we hope that your business also stands out when account holders look through their tags. To share your photos on feature accounts, you need to make sure that you are posting appropriate content. That is, there's no point in marking a pane if it posts horizontal pictures. So always make sure that your content is appropriate for the account you are tagging. Most accounts will also have a hashtag. Like these, my conversations are hashtag best city breaks and hashtag travel and destinations. Account administrators will then verify these hashtags and use them as permission request to republish the image. What would you do if you got a recommendation? Make sure you know deeper, and you might think, what is this? Is this good? What if there was a good response from a lot of people? Would you take it? Of course. Why not? Just like these premium content areas, your visitors will recommend articles that have more value to read more. Please ensure that the articles should have more value, and remember that it is important to make your criteria. It will help you keep the visitor's mind that reading these pages is not a waste of time. Make memories. Make memories in your videos and web content. Video is a powerful way of content to tell stories. It can have a major impact on the success of your promotions and content marketing efforts. It also serves as an effective way to connect with people and build more satisfying and deep relationships between you and your target audience. This seems to be the most obvious point, and it is, but it is also very forgotten. No shortcuts. Shareable content is always high-quality content. If you focus on superficial topics and don't invest enough time in researching or creating content, you can't expect your followers to become interested and engage. Video has grown a lot in recent years. The audience searches for content options, searches for diversity, and the communicative capacity has given publishers new ways to differentiate themselves and distinguish from noise. Video is also an amazing asset for improving conversion rates. Studies have found that once embedding a video on your landing page, you can increase your conversion rate by up to 80%, while adding a video to your email can increase your click-through rate by a staggering 200 to 300%. People who watch video, 64% are also likely to buy a product online. And the amazing stats continue to favor the video and play it. Video also performs great in all kinds of formats. Whether it's a social media video, ad, or introductory clip, users love watching online videos. A third of all our online activities are spent watching videos. So not only increases conversion rates, but also improves interaction on social media, your website, and your blog, and can help you stand out from others. Before creating or sharing content, think of your audience. Ask yourself if they would like something to watch and share with their friends. Once you get some ideas, you can even poll your audience to form comments and possibly start a discussion. This not only creates interaction, but also gives you a special vision of what they want. Infographic is informative but easy to understand. Because they come in the form of images, they are suitable for the majority of internet users who often share visual content on social media. Using tools like Pictochart, you don't even need to know graphic design to create a reasonably high-quality diagram. The most important thing is to use your expertise and business data to create something your audience will find valuable. Some of the most successful marketing campaigns have spread because they have provoked strong emotional reactions among users. Numerous studies have demonstrated that emotions such as happiness, anger, or sadness have the power to engage people and get them to share digital content. Remember the #ItCanWait campaign? Study how AT&T used narration and art and engage users in achieving this public safety campaign. Be careful not to choose reasons that are not related to your business, as lack of confidence can backfire. But when you see an opportunity to contribute, do it well. Invest in the process, not just the product. Video strategy must be considered an integral part of content marketing strategy, not a standalone feature. Before taking a video, think about the role you want the video to play in your branding story and the steps it will take to draw, produce, position, and measure this content. Doing this legal action in advance will help you make smarter decisions about the video projects that deserve the resources you have to spend. Excess color and design can cause users to leave the site. A little color and design can be forgotten. In the middle, there is an exciting mixture of colors sticking to the users. The color trick is to create a palette that suits your content, but also contrasts with many other things that users communicate with regularly. Just think of the number of websites you click on every day that have the same blue background color. It's all about writing and pictures when it comes to communicating with the user's senses. One option is to interact with users and provide feedback. For example, the user enters something into the website and something else is returned. Think of it as a going back and forth in the same way that text messages are sent to a friend. Another option is to get them to think about your design, the way Coffee Times Coffee does. Changing your content or adjusting your design can provide new and interesting experiences for users who encourage them to think more about your site and come back to it. The key is that new experiences should still look like your content and design. So this can be very difficult. You probably won't find a coffee drink that doesn't smell like watching videos on the website's homepage. Some claim to hear the beans in the mill. Either way, the design becomes more than just a picture on the screen to the user. It calls for another pleasant memory through the senses. Popular subjects. Make videos on popular subjects. Over the past few years, content marketing has undergone a major transformation, and the video has come to the front and center. Now, arguably, the most effective strategy that you can use to communicate with your audience, especially in the era of mobile marketing. Many smartphone users find it difficult to resist attractive types of video content. However, despite the obvious potential for video marketing, many companies are still sitting on the sidelines. Many marketers believe it is easier to produce blogs, case studies, and even white papers. By comparison, the concept of regularly publishing new and unique video content regularly is frustrating. The truth is, video marketing isn't as complicated as it sounds. It's just about getting to know the video content that people love watching, and then providing more of that. You're ready to create videos, but you're stuck on which topics to start? Since you have to create high-quality content regularly, you may end up with fewer thoughts. Fortunately, there are a lot of tools and tactics that can help you find ideal hot topics for your niche. Think about your work and industry for a minute. Now think of the millions of searches people type on Google every minute of every day. Were the opportunities people posed on Google the questions they might be able to answer? Answer the Public collects data from Google's auto discovery feature and puts it in a great visual diagram for understanding. There are hundreds of ideas that you can use on any specific topic. Not only that, but you can imagine their perceptions as a picture for later reference, or export the data as a CSV file to be harnessed later for ideas. Google Trends. Google Trends is a free search analysis site that you can use to learn what's popular. It's a great tool for marketing research, and if you explore it in depth, you will be able to get a lot of value from it. There are 2 ways you can use this site to create topic ideas. Find out what people are searching for. You can learn about popular trends in specific locations and further explore these topics to find an idea for your video. If you want to know how a topic performs on YouTube, you can change and manage settings as well. Compare topics. If you already have some similar thoughts on the topic of the video, but you can't decide which one works best, you can use Google Trends to compare them and see how they are stacked together in terms of popularity and longevity. Find subtopics. If you already have a theme for the main topic, you can search for subtopics using Google Trends. You'll be able to discover what your target audience is searching for in your own place. Google Keyword Planner. Google Keyword Planner is a great tool for performing keyword searches and topic outlines. Google Keyword Planner helps you with keyword searches and provides helpful insight into search volume, historical statistics, clicks, and conversion forecasts, along with traffic forecasts. TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a YouTube certified plugin that offers many great features for YouTube users. Its keyword search feature allows you to search for terms so you can find meaningful new topics. The options are limited in the free version though. Price's Star suite of features are categorized as productivity tools, combined processing tools, video SEO tools, merchandising tools, data and search tools. The basic free version of TubeBuddy will help you find keywords as well. While this is only for YouTube, it's still a great way to know what kind of videos people are interested in or searching for. Creating series-based content keeps people coming back and allows you to explore the topic from different perspectives. This step is necessary to become an authority and own your own. Many people just scratch the surface of trends and move forward. If you go deep, you describe yourself as an expert in your area. It is much easier to dive deeper than the width. So create chain-based content that explores your chosen themes from different perspectives and gives it more meaning. Create a stop-motion video. People usually think of incredibly intertwined ideas when they think of stop-motion videos, but it doesn't have to be very complicated. Take snapshots of something on the job and bring it together in a video creator like Animoto to achieve the same stopping effect. Create event videos. What do you get when you capture multiple types of video content and group them together in a short but refined video? The answer is an event video. It's part of the webinar, part of a vlog, part of a promotional video. In the age of social media, event videos are hugely popular, especially when they provide a sneak peek behind the scenes of a cool corporate event. From TikTok across the event videos using powerful and emotional marketing technology, the fear of missing an opportunity. The FOMO phenomenon is a psychological stimulus where people experience anxiety when they feel excluded from social events, new experiences, or important events. Spoof creation can be one of the most creative video ideas on this list. Can you think of a smart showcase for a popular movie clip, music video, or funny thing that has recently had online success or popularity? People love seeing fluctuations on related and new topics. And if you are thinking about something original, you can use this fact for your business's benefit. Act fast and don't let the trend fade before publishing a video. If you do, it will be like serving old bread. Stay on the leading edge of the trend. Don't follow it. Don't spill the beans with the tweet. Post a short video clip announcing the next big idea about your business and post it on social media. Video marketing content allows you to build hype with real character and on-screen animations. Share your experience. Create reviews, blogs, and share your experiences. Building a brand does not mean feeding yourself. It comes to giving yourself more opportunities to help and connect with people in your field. One of the best ways to build a brand is through blogging. Blogs allow you to tell a story about your brand over and over, letting customers know and be comfortable with it. Someone referred to blogging this way: blog like a continuous tour with evidence you know. Show your brand blog with customization. It places a human face on the brand. Blogging is engaging in conversation, facilitates dialogue with the consumer. Consumers can get to know you through this personal interaction. When they get to know you, they love you, and better yet, they trust you. Not only will consumers speak to you on your blog, they will also talk to each other. Your readers can become the best promoters in building your brand, helping you spread your message and presence across their networks. One of the biggest advantages of using blogs is to communicate in strong personal ways with your target audience. By creating deeper relationships, you can effectively influence how people think and feel about you and your business. Your connection is what will create the greatest success for your blog. How do you make these connections vital? By being yourself, sharing what you know, your experience and expertise, and injecting some of your personality into the mix too. You don't have to be a professional writer to do this either. Part of the fun of blogging is that it does not require a degree in journalism. It requires honesty, transparency, and a sincere desire to share something that benefits readers. If you can do that, you will win. Many blogs, in order to get views and some money, post reviews of their favorite products or services. Reviews can be anything from a favorite book to a favorite beauty cream, or even a favorite website. Most of the time, these blogs are not compensated for writing other than a free product to try. They are required to provide honest reviews and brand and product promotion in exchange for these free samples. Today, many people search for product or service reviews before investing their money. While many reviews are found on the main websites of a brand or company, the most useful reviews are found on blogs created and maintained by ordinary people who have real experience with the product or service. Statistically, over 90% of people undergo product reviews even before going to the company's website. For this reason, it is imperative that your products receive a large number of reviews, especially if they are new. A large number of positive reviews will help people discover them more quickly. Furthermore, Google uses reviews to rank the same products in order, from most popular to least common. Then, customers follow reviews to choose their product, thereby increasing click rates to your website. Sounds simple, right? There is one caveat. The review should be good and original. Needless to say, however, customers trust products with the most favorable reviews. However, if the reviews are fraudulent, consumers can sniff them within seconds and quickly dismiss them. For this reason, companies need to encourage more good reviews online, and people need to write them. It's a good idea to write a review in a conversational manner, and this allows readers to respond and suggest their point of view. What's more, when you respond again, people will find your comment more authentic and original. Be rich and informative. Be specific and relevant to where you hang on, and describe what other visitors might be facing. Highlight what makes the place special and try to share something new and interesting. From signature dishes to secret sales shelves, reviews should reveal the unique experiences that places offer. Make it real. Be original. Review your own experience and explain why you like or dislike the place. Try to be as accurate as possible and include the positive and negative aspects of your visit. Brand experience encompasses almost every aspect of the way consumers experience your brand. Basically, it's a very big deal. To understand what makes a brand experience successful, it is important to see how the experience relates to other key brand elements, such as brand identity and brand voice. Storytelling is a powerful technology for building relationships. It's an old concept that brings people together and keeps them involved. It doesn't matter where you are in the world or how much financing your startup has. Good stories give great voices for small projects. So it's important for companies to take time in advance to fully develop their storytelling methods. Storytelling and marketing go hand in hand. Just think about that. Whether you're producing graphs, writing a copy of a Facebook ad, or writing a free online directory, you need to grab the attention of your audience. Blogs are supposed to be unofficial, so let your blog reflect the human face of your brand. Give her some personality and try to keep your sales offers low. You will find that people are more likely to respond to you as well as purchase your services. Become popular. Get internet friends, subscribers, fans, and followers. Social media is mysterious and complex. Very similar to the internet, the social media scene is developing at an amazing pace, making it very difficult to keep up with the many changes and new platforms emerging from left, right, and center, especially if you are not a social media strategist by commerce, and you are simply trying to navigate the misty waters of digital marketing. For example, to promote your personal blog post, or make sure to see your Facebook status by as many eyeballs as possible. This is not easy, of course. By nature, social media is ruled by the people who consume it. In fact, you can spend hours finishing crafting the perfect tweets, but if you launch them into the world at the wrong time and nobody has seen or shared them, you will make all this effort for nothing. Your success in the social media world then is directly related to your exposure to the right people in the right format at the right time. Be interesting. It sounds pretty straightforward, but look back at the last 10 posts on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook updates. Alright? Are you going to follow someone who posts these things? If not, then why not? Share funny, cute, happy, sad, inspired, strange, colorful, useful, entertaining things. Be whimsical, but considerate. Be funny, but not sarcastic. Share personal stories, but don't be boring. Don't just tweet if it rains, or post another photo of your lunch. Come on now, who wants to follow that? Social media platforms are all completely different, so don't treat them the same way. If you post the same things everywhere, it will be repetitive and boring for anyone who follows you in more than one place, and you will also not get the best results from every platform. The types of people following you will vary everywhere. Things that work well on Facebook will die on Twitter, because people use them in very different ways. Twitter is constantly the same as a constant news source for information. Often, people keep it open all day and check in, but don't necessarily comment on what they see or click on posted links. On the other hand, people go to Facebook specifically either to communicate with their friends or to stall. So give them something that gets them distracted. In addition to the unique focus and entertaining personality, the third major ingredient is being really good at what you do. If you're going to broadcast on YouTube or Twitch, invest in good audio and video equipment. Learn how to edit videos and ensure proper lighting. If Instagram is your goal, give you anything, people are less likely to share your channel or page. And more importantly, share it with others. Focus on your followers. Once you get your channel or page, focus on getting as many followers as possible. Contact everyone you know and ask them to follow you and share your information with others. Then follow others. Often, as soon as they follow them, they will follow you again. And their followers will see the notifications that you have been followed and may follow them. Look at the large social media accounts located in similar regions because you are more likely to be interested in what they say. Another similarity among social media celebrities is their active interaction with their audience. If you want to become famous, responding to comments and creating videos or photo sessions based on audience requests helps you appear acceptable. This is a huge difference you will see with internet celebs, unlike Hollywood, music, and fashion celebrities. Social media stars are known for their willingness to engage their audiences rather than appearing isolated and above being social and responsive. Embrace the hashtags. Hashtags do more than add ironic underlines to your tweets or Instagram posts. They can also connect you to a wider audience, including customers and contacts in your chosen market. Even if people don't follow you, they're looking for related hashtags, which means they'll see what you post when you include keywords. Instagram and Twitter make it easy to search across hashtags. On their websites, you can find search boxes at the top of the screen. And in mobile apps, you can search by going to the separate tab. There are no hard and fast rules on how to use hashtags. It really depends on what you sell and what your business is. However, you can catch some ideas by looking at other accounts in your field and seeing the words they choose. One of the rules you must follow is to avoid overloading the hashtag. The post fully populated with hashtags appears spam, and users will not click on it. While deciding which signs to include, remember that you need to strike a balance. Use very popular hashtags and your post will be lost in the flood. Use very obscure hashtags and nobody will think of looking for them. You may need a little trial and error to know what works and what doesn't. Micro interaction. It's the era of partial interaction. People have more work and less time for long posts on social media. Cut the text. Be more attractive. Speak more with less or just pictures. People love images, pictures, or even videos, as it takes less time. They may have a meeting with your post for just 2 seconds, or it might be less. Post something that will attract them at that time. Go to the market on your own. Trend. Update on trends. Nobody is interested in the old trend. Find out what's most popular and get the first mover advantage in your posts. Watch your eyes on Facebook and Twitter. What are the common sidebars? And subscribe to Google Alerts to be updated. Quality supported by quantity. Quality posts are a must. Don't be fooled. But his support is in quantity. Post regularly to be in their feed. Find the best time to post on different social media platforms and do the best you can. Be a human. One of the worst mistakes made on social media is to emerge as a company without a character, without a face. In the modern era of transparency, people want to get to know your company on a more personal level. Many brands today make jokes and are not afraid to speak to their followers as they do their friends. While many brands were once criticized for coming in like robots, the presence of human social media has become something expected among many followers. Likewise, showing the human side of your brand means showing faces behind your social feeds, whether it is desk pictures or snapshots of your team in the wild. Having a character with your followers can help you forge a much-needed connection. Look for relationships, not just followers. Having 100 followers who interact with you and your content regularly is more valuable than 10,000 ignored. It may be cliche to say, but don't leave social media outside of your presence on social media. The social beauty is that you can build relationships in an instant with followers from almost anywhere. If you're not quite sure where to start when it comes to building relationships, here are some quick ideas. Always mention people you reference in your social media posts. Answer questions people ask. Reply when people mention you or share your content. Don't just retweet and like other people's content. Reply with a comment to start a conversation. Give and take. Want to increase the number of people interacting with your private posts? First, you will have to deal with others. This means you cannot just promote your own things relentlessly. You must post posts that have been uploaded by other people, along with your own responses and comments. This advice applies to any social media platform. Other users, both potential customers and competitors, will likely notice you if they contribute something to the network other than paying for your goods and services. Consider congratulating a young coworker on a good job or promoting a charitable campaign launched by another person in your field. More specifically, on Twitter, many people post requests for help. You can answer these questions directly, as long as you don't find yourself too stressed. For example, if you have fixed your laptop screen, search for people in your area who are looking for laptop screen repair. Then offer your help with a public tweet. To do this type of search, visit Twitter and type your search term in the box on the top right of the screen. Next, find the sidebar for search filters and click the show link you see next to it. A drop-down menu will appear with the option to locate. Then select Near You to filter for those who live in your area. Buffer your posts. It offers many applications to improve your presence on social media so you can better promote yourself. One of the favorites is the free buffer service. Simply, it stores posts on Facebook and Twitter, allowing you to arrange multiple posts at once, and then work on non-social obligations without worrying about posting all day. The program can post your posts gradually throughout the day or schedule to post them on air at specified times. Buffer basically saves you from sitting at the computer or phone around the clock. It also helps target customers who do not live in the same time zone as you. Moreover, it includes tools to analyze how well your posts perform and share the same message on multiple social media accounts simultaneously. Get TV broadcasting and media opportunities. Technology advances radically change the broadcasting and media sector, and every day that passes, we go beyond the limits of what is possible a little. If you are considering TV broadcasts, and media opportunities, you're likely to be well aware that media business opportunities come with a lot of competition. For anyone dreaming of finding the media industry opportunities that suit their interest and passions, breaking into this industry can seem an almost impossible challenge. Almost everyone has reached the pinnacle of the media industry game with a mixture of hard work, smart career development, and quality education. Meaning that if you strive to achieve your dreams wisely, you can also achieve professional greatness. You will need to know how to communicate because having good contacts is very helpful in finding employment. Make a good impression on everyone you meet, for example, when doing a work experience. Keep in touch with them and don't be shy about seeking advice on how to advance your career. To work with the media on promotional or marketing opportunities, your community group needs an idea of how the newsroom works. While there may be slight differences, most newsrooms operate in the same way. Here is an overview of the newsroom's work in order to give you a better understanding of how it works. Before the advent of the internet, the mantra in the media was, "Content is king." During that era, huge production costs were barriers for anyone wanting to produce movies, TV series, or music albums. There were inaccessible barriers to distributing content. You needed movie theaters, broadcasters, or recording stores to reach the masses. Now, however, content is cheaper in production, and the huge amount available has exploded. Distribution, the second stop, is easier because consumers can access programs online. Premium online broadcasters, Apple TV, Roku, Amazon Prime, and Netflix have created new markets with these easy-to-reach distribution methods. Even YouTube and Facebook broadcast live video. Many places appear to distribute content, and the old ecosystem broke down in less than a decade. The viewer experiences provided by linear TV shows are very different from consumers on YouTube and Facebook. However, TV and these newer media platforms share a main feature. They all support their users. Programming or content that users enjoy is free because someone or something else pays for it. TV broadcasts are always supported by paid ads. Commercial networks create programs that target and attract audiences and sell broadcast times, the attention of these audiences, to advertisers. It's a nice two-sided business with a cash side and a user side. Networks and their stations get money and users, viewers, watch for free. But public TV stations cannot do business this way because the public broadcasting law prohibits advertising. FCC regulations provide some flexibility for advertisers, also known as underwriters, to sponsor broadcasts for non-commercial education licensees. With the mandate to provide free software and a ban on selling ads, public television stations had to develop other ways to increase revenue to support their operations. Enter membership and fundraising from major donors, incorporation and institutional support, and request subscription. It's a much more sophisticated model than the simpler form of money for eyeballs enjoyed by our commercial cousins. The content is still king, and now it's targeted. The importance of content creation and more of what is known as targeted content and targeted advertising is a trend that will continue to grow in importance. That is, this trend indicates the need to create specific content and advertising for a specific audience, according to their taste and interest, and above all, depending on which screen they consume. It is important to keep in mind that viewers' consumption habits have changed, and that with the widespread use of second screens and mobile devices, online video consumption has increased dramatically. Marketing companies expect that the average daily time spent on TV consumption in the United States will drop to nearly half an hour. Where some platforms lose, others win. Fierce consumer competition. TV advertising is one of the best ways to grab the attention of potential fans. Next, the advertiser may seek to raise awareness, which is the first step necessary to encourage a potential buyer action. Without television advertising, the only medium with vision, movement, and sound characteristics, the advertiser is limited to flat media. Radio ads only contain audio. Print and billboard ads with visibility only to encourage the viewer. TV is the dominant mass medium. TV advertising continues to offer the greatest potential for reaching the largest number of potential retail fans. Social media outlets. If you are a brand today, you have a great opportunity on social media. But how many brands have an active and thriving presence on social media? Facebook, 1.908 billion on Facebook. It can even be temporary fame. They just want to be in the spotlight for once. As we know it, Facebook is a huge social networking site, which makes it easier for you to meet many people and become famous if you follow the right steps. Being famous does not mean that you need more friends and followers, but you may also need people to get to know you with the help of Facebook. The main thing to becoming popular is knowing how to create a fan page. This will require you to work on your communication skills when it comes to unknown and random persons. You can participate in various conversations online by sticking to the topic of discussion and adding valuable information to it. The sense of humor is really cool most of the time, but when you add value to the conversation thread, you're more appreciated. Good news is spreading faster and farther than anything else on social media, which is contrary to traditional media. Psychologists explain that we care about how our friends and peers interact with what we share. Since we generally want our friends to be happy, we'd rather share something that makes them feel good. Hence, you will be greatly impressed if your updates are optimistic and positive. Frankly, this shouldn't come as a surprise, because the same is true for your real-life behavior. Being positive and being able to arouse powerful feelings is worthless if you fail to attract the attention of your friends and followers. Learn what they care about and feed their interest. Or build an audience that genuinely cares about what you have to share. Consider targeting different types of updates for different groups of friends. Instead of posting things that no one is watching, you should understand who your target audience or fans are. Then, determine what they like or the content that will get meaningful interactions from them. To know your target audience on Facebook, you must first decide who you represent on Facebook, what skills you have, and which section you need something unique that people will care about. If you are a health freak or a fitness celebrity on Facebook, your target audience will be the millennial generation and health-conscious people. Here, your content strategy will be gyms, Facebook cases that motivate people to lose weight, do aerobic exercise, and so on. Know who your friends or followers want to appeal to. People will not only share something that impressed them, but also want to convince others of what they are sharing. In other words, if they think that someone they really care about will love what they are reading now, they are more likely to share it. So try crafting your Facebook updates in a way that makes social cognition areas in the reader's brains go. Or in simple terms, appeal to your friends of friends. Instagram, 1.386 billion social media sharing apps with over 1 billion users per month, publishing and liking around the clock. But while the app is ubiquitous, there's still some mystery about how to use it to its fullest potential. This may be without saying, but it's important to be active on Instagram. With YouTube and other platforms, activity can be active, meaning post a video or two a week. However, in the case of Instagram, you will need to make at least one exciting new photo per day, or at least some photo post that you find interesting. The important thing is to be constantly active so your followers can enjoy your content and have a lot to see when they find you for the first time. Interact regularly with your followers. Your followers are bread and butter, so make sure you're eating properly. The real secret of how to become famous on Instagram is not only by attracting followers, but also keeping them engaged. To do this, feel free to follow them and comment on their photos. The comments are especially good because it can start a real conversation between you and the follower, ensuring that you make a strong connection to Instagram. Participate in community contests. Contests are an often overlooked part of Instagram, but it's a key tool for success. Many popular accounts will host competitions, usually when capturing the best best captions about a specific challenge or topic. In return, the winners of these challenges will usually receive rewards in the form of shouting and/or follow-up from their respective homepage, which greatly increases their market of influence. As long as it doesn't jump too much from your usual topic, participating in community competitions is a fun way to stay connected. Grow your Instagram presence. Use correct hashtags. The hashtags are the Instagram hub. Everyone will post within common hashtags, and this should be you too, but monitoring the most common hashtags is not enough. If you want to know how to become popular on Instagram, you will also need to know a thing or two about search engine optimization, SEO, and keywords. On search engines and most web content, keywords describe search terms used to find specific web pages. For this reason, websites use keywords to help users find our content. With Instagram, hashtags basically work with the same purpose. Group relevant content together with the best, most impact on the hype. When posting to Instagram, always try to find some relevant hashtags for your photos. Don't just settle with the most common. Either use some variety so your network is wider and people are more likely to find and like your photos, comment on them. The right tagging really goes a long way on Instagram, just as the right SEO really goes a long way on the web. Do giveaways. Growth is not an easy process, but once you start to grow, it's not so difficult to speed it up. A great way to do this, once you're around 100 followers, start hosting gifts. It doesn't have to be a huge prize necessarily, but something like a $50 gift card icon will usually get enough people interested in liking and sharing your free posts. Having a free post with a motivational bonus and appropriate tagging will all ensure that your followers are sharing the post, which means that within a few days, they will see thousands of your posts. Everyone loves free stuff, and hosting the giveaways, with high quality Instagram also, will encourage new people to find you and see what's around them. Twitter. 396.5, what was once a simple social network to share short text excerpts with others, has become entangled in all aspects of our lives. It's almost impossible to avoid classification marks in this day and age. Unfortunately, we live in a time when people can become famous by at least writing tweets that others consider interesting, comic, inspirational, or ridicule of other traits we can quarrel with. However, we never said gathering followers and creating communication opportunities was an easy task. On the contrary, this requires you to create a captivating profile, follow others, and interact with followers, and consistently generate interesting tweets. Posting on Twitter can help you market your business or post your blog. The most well-connected users on Twitter have over 100,000 followers, and some have more than 500,000 followers. Most of these users were completely known before they started tweets, but that doesn't mean you can't climb to the top either. Some well-chosen, smart blog posts and aggressive self-promotion will get you extremely far. Connect and retweet the influencers and celebrities. As they say, whatever you do in life, surround yourself with smart people. This is exactly the Twitter motto as well. If you want to become popular on Twitter, you must first contact already popular Twitter accounts. Communicating with Twitter accounts means responding to their tweets and retweeting them. Only a few sensible responses, or maybe one funny response, can get you thousands of followers. Follow and tweet on the latest Twitter trends. Twitter on the latest Twitter trends ensures that your tweets reach the maximum number of people, as many of them follow this trend. For example, if everyone talks about cryptography on Twitter by clicking on Twitter Analytics and clicking on the Trends section under the Explore section in the Twitter app, you can also check the number of people tweeting this particular trend to see if it's worth your time. Posting more visual content. As you probably know, tweets with visual content receive more likes, posts, and tweets than the ones that don't. As such, brands should strive to associate their tweets with an accompanying type of image. Although there is nothing inherently wrong in texting tweets only, the images are in a better position to stop serial scrollers and encourage them to take a look at your post. Use questionnaires wisely. It has now become a kept secret on Twitter that the easy way to increase engagement is through surveys. Although this is completely misused, it still works. And as long as you ask meaningful questions, you will get responses. And trust me, it will always be funny. Your account notes easily and lots of hints and followers on a consistent basis. Snapchat, an average of over 306 million discovery features that you find on sites like Instagram or Twitter. Snapchat friends should communicate in different ways. While this means that you won't be able to copy your entire Instagram follower tactics completely, not all is lost. With a little inspiration from Insta, some old tricks, and mastering special Snapchat features, there is a lot you can do to increase your follow-up on Snapchat. If you're not popular, getting people to notice you on Snapchat isn't easy. There's no exploration section for suggesting followers based on your interest, a la Instagram. So if people don't know how to search for you, your audience will be friends and family, and maybe even weird additions from time to time. But there are native Snap stars. Users starting from scratch and building followers on the app encounter some viral fame overnight by working with brands. Others have increased their audience over time by speaking. Post content frequently. Just like with Instagram, the more you post, the more followers and perspectives you'll get. In Snapchat, the public stories are arranged chronologically, with the last story filmed directly to the top of your followers' feed. This means that if you want more views on Snapchat, you must post as frequently as possible in order to stay on top of your followers' feeds. But this does not mean that you should start shooting after a Snapchat of the ill-conceived content that does nothing but disturb your followers. Like any great social media marketing plan, you need to come up with a great content strategy. Share your Snapchat on other social media. Unfortunately, Snapchat is not intended for discovery. Snapchat helps people keep track of those they consider close friends and brands most important to them. So getting followers through the app is difficult. However, as part of your overall digital media strategy, you have other social media channels that you can use to promote Snapchat. Share your Snapchat code frequently on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and anywhere else you have followers. Pinterest, an average of 454 million users. At first, I wasn't a big fan because I create long-form HD videos as seen on YouTube. I didn't necessarily like the vertical video aspect, but over the last few years, the app has grown in popularity. So much so that even YouTube has created a massive short-form video section with its YouTube platform. TikTok is primarily popular for displaying dance videos, but comedy, acting, lip-syncing, and educational videos get a lot of views as well. Share. Although it began serving a younger audience, it quickly welcomed older users. TikTok is definitely a place where you can find the hottest celebrities of all ages. It can be somewhat difficult to get followers, but the same principles apply as in other social media apps. Create great content, comment on posts, follow others, and share. Consistency in your videos and web content. Help your viewers to trust you. Content is one of the biggest buzzwords in the world of internet marketing. No matter what aspect of digital marketing you're working on, content always seems to be related to it. It's true that the content is arguably one of the greatest influences on the success of your online marketing campaigns. Your content can be consistent in two main ways: quality and repeatability. In terms of the success of online marketing, both are equally important. The quality of your content is important for obvious reasons. Low quality content gets no traction. As an online marketer, you have to remember that your customers are spoiled for choices. No matter how specialized the industry or target audience is, you are probably not the only company that provides a specific product, service online. The same applies to the content. Just imagine how much content a single Google search generates, or how many ads people see in their social feeds every day. If your content is of lower quality, it will soon fade into the background and fans forget it. Just as the quality of your content matters, so does its creation rate. We are very saturated with digital content today. It's easy to watch a video and even think it's great without remembering who it really was. Brand awareness is a slow process that requires patience. But if you keep everything consistent, you should be able to see growth in appreciation and build a following that you trust in the videos you post and share. A good brand is part of building your reputation, and should be part of the thought that spreads in your video, such as tone, style, and sound. If there is one main reason to strive for consistency in your social media strategy, it is establishing credibility with your audience. It's not sufficient to publish a case study or market trends from time to time. Your account should regularly produce excellent content that users find valuable. The more you consistently post great content, the more your audience will interact with your post. The more the audience interacts, the more likely it is that social media algorithms will prioritize your posts to your audience. Publishing regularly is a great start, but what you publish is just as important. Unfortunately, creating new and good content on a consistent basis can take a lot of preparation on your part. This is why having a video plan focused on many different areas of your business can help keep the content up to date while ensuring a consistent message. There is no controversy that posting videos on social media channels produces results. On average, social media posts with videos get 48% more views. By consistency in marketing efforts, you dedicate time, resources, and strategic thinking to your campaign, also allowing you to create a process that will be given and improved over time and incorporated into your business. The more consistent you are, the better your content will become, and the thinner the process. SEO is one of the biggest advantages of consistency with content marketing. If you constantly post new and relevant content on your website, be it pages, blog posts, or landing pages, Google will crawl and index your website frequently. Accompanied by targeted SEO strategy, regular content updates can boost your rankings as long as you focus on being original, relevant, and attractive. The way we consume information has completely changed over the past decade. For a long time, marketing was governed by a one-way communication from a brand or company directly to the consumer. Today, with the advent of social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, consumers are playing an active role in disseminating information. Thus, it is not difficult to know why companies go online to these social channels in the hope of getting some content. From copying the web and blog articles to promotional videos, companies spread their content in social online environments in the hope of engaging their customers. And when they can do that, the results can be impressive. High-quality content can really travel the internet, enhance your brand image, and advertise your products and services. In the long run, this can help your company attract more leads and conversions. Frequency in your videos and web content. When to publish. Creating a loyal audience on publishing platforms requires more than writing a few paragraphs on a topic and posting it as a post. There are a number of simple but easily ignored things you can do to make your content more attractive and effective without the need for technical assistance. Updating your website content is a vital aspect of SEO. Without frequently updated content, you are less likely to rank in search engine results. Updating your site's content may seem like a difficult and time-consuming task, but with a strategy and schedule, it doesn't have to be. Publishing schedule development. When developing a video publishing schedule, it is not necessary to create new content for each release. Indeed, this approach may cost more time and money in the long run. Alternatively, you can develop a comprehensive and permanent video installment campaign. Develop a series of how to accompany the launch of your new product or answer urgent customer questions as part of product development research. Most video viewers have a relatively short attention span. It is important to create videos that only take a few minutes. To create a strong video marketing campaign, set a goal to post a clip once a week during the campaign cycle. For each release, schedule video content releases while supporting marketing activities. To enhance the process, you may want to accompany video premiums with blog articles. From there, plan to release the video in as many related channels as possible. Post it to your website or social media. Embed or link to it from the newsletter and encourage employees to share the video after posting. To start, you will need to develop a great content strategy and deployment plan, covering all platforms with a full suite of different interactive content. From social media to emails and video campaigns to weekly webinars and, of course, your blog. You might even stick to producing an annual online course or another larger piece of content, like a worksheet or an ebook that adds value to your industry and your business. Think about the daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual content. Then, agree on the content creation process that works for you. Whether it's working remotely with a marketing company or using agile methodologies to get the job done internally. Scheduling social media posts is a great time saver, but unfortunately, it prevents your videos from automatically playing in user feeds. Since uploading videos one by one is not perfect, consider alternative ways to prevent users from scrolling to the past. Including high-quality graphics is a great way to attract attention while encouraging clicks. Although the visual aspects of your social post are essential to attracting initial attention, the surrounding version is very important to get your audience to take the next step. Professional copy authors have the skill to define the tone and sound to use to communicate with your target audience and motivate them to act, all while staying on the message. This requires not only mastery of convincing language, but a thorough understanding of the desires and needs of your audience. High-quality video, transcription, and graphics can be used together with miracles to increase audience engagement on social media. The key is to find a trusted partner who can plan, create, and implement the three in a way that tells your story smoothly. Quality. In your video and web content. The content strategy will guide your plans for what, where, and when the content is created. Content is the reason people visit your website, and any redesign must be made using content policy first. Even solid content progresses over time, so if you haven't touched content on your website in a while, it's likely due to be updated. Focus on creating strong headlines. Now, I know this may not look like a great tip, since writing a few-word title is not exactly the hardest thing. But believe it or not, it often becomes a difficult task when you want to present that it's great, and you want to make sure it stands out from all the other titles existing. Part of creating great content lies in writing a great title, which is why it becomes one of the most important aspects of your content. Write about and interact with your audience. With whatever content you create, your target audience must be your primary focus from start to finish. Why? Because in the end, it is your audience who will really determine whether your content is awesome or not. And it is they who will go to share, comment, and recommend your content to others. So, it is necessary to please them. If you read a sentence and come to the end and think, what next? You need to rethink it, because your audience will likely think completely the same. Take the time to think exactly who your target audience is. Write sentences that speak directly to you, engage them with emotional questions, and use a language of interest. Be well prepared and well organized for filming your videos. If you attend your photo session disorganized and decide to move it, rather than discovering last-minute logistics, time is of the essence. So you don't waste hours trying to figure out the angle you want or the line that needs to be connected next. Plan it. Write a script, draw a storyboard, and create a snapshot list before you start shooting. Plan your B-roll shots so you have additional shots when it's time to release. More on that below. If you think writing a video script is the same as writing a blog post, think again. Follow the inverted pyramid model. Web readers have short periods of interest. They will decide whether your site contains the information they need in seconds. Build your own content like a pyramid or inverted cone. The most important messages appear at the top of the page, then gradually move to the more specific supporting information. It ends with occasional details. For example, suppose you create a web page about a conference. The most relevant details, feature description, date, and location, will appear at the top of the page. Supporting details will be followed as the speakers and their lecture topics. Less important information, such as the conference organizers, conference series history, or a list of related resources, will appear at the bottom of the page. When creating website content, companies often think about what they want to say rather than what their audience wants to read. It is necessary to create content for your website while considering your diverse audience and thinking about what is most important to them. Because this is really the purpose of your content. Buyer personalities help you visualize the type of people you are trying to reach and better understand buyer behavior. By defining key buyer personalities, you can create targeted, customized content tailored to their interests, needs, and goals. Your content aims to answer their questions, educate them on industry topics, and address their pain points. Remember, you have more than one audience, and your website must have content that meets each segment. In addition to leads, you must create website content geared toward clients, potential employees, business partners, media, etc. Low-cost promotions. Press releases are a powerful promotional tool, but they are often overlooked and can be valuable to almost any type of business, including freelancers and entrepreneurs. If you don't add press releases to your marketing mix, you might miss one of the fastest and most cost-effective ways to spread the word about your services. A humble press release has always been a powerful way to distribute information to journalists, publications, and the media. However, with the increasing influence of online media channels, and social media in particular, press releases can also be used as an effective tool to increase the overall visibility of your business online. If used well, press releases can inflate the reach of your online marketing campaigns and bring your message to new eyes. But even with this somewhat new opportunity, it is important that you walk a fine line when using this type of media for your online presence. Press releases can be effective when it comes to promoting awareness of your brand, building social media presence, and increasing communication with your community. Sites like PR Newswire, Business Wire, and MarketWire have helped increase the ability of press releases to target valuable traffic and drive it to your business website. Although it is important to note that press releases do not add much of the SEO value to your site, there are other advantages to using it as part of a comprehensive internet marketing strategy. The secret to creating a high-impact marketing plan is to optimize your limited budget. A one-time radio ad campaign, glossy brochure, or shiny new website will quickly erode your budget and disrupt your marketing plans. Use low-budget marketing to get your message across to your customers regularly and watch sales revenue increase. There are several reasons why a low-budget marketing plan is essential for small businesses in today's enlarged advertising community. Expensive advertising exposure does not necessarily translate into increased sales. Every marketing dollar spent should yield a good return on sales. Your target customers need to hear your marketing messages at least 7 times to influence the buying decision. Using off-budget marketing strategies doesn't allow you to repeat your message often enough to make an impact. Marketing impact can be greatly improved by using multiple marketing channels. Prospects will likely be buyers if they read about your company in the newspaper, attend a seminar, take a brochure home, and visit your small company website. Maximize referrals. The most cost-effective way to reach new customers is by referrals from satisfied customers. A satisfied customer who tells others about your small business is more effective than any luxury advertising campaign. Spend some time getting customer referrals and taking advantage of oral marketing regularly. These are just a few of the many tactics and strategies that small businesses use to create a high-impact marketing plan for a low budget. For more ideas, browse this list of 101 small innovations. PR can be used to create breakthrough moments. Public relations is a vital tool for building successful businesses in today's business environment. While large companies can afford to pay exorbitant rates to major public relations agencies to deal with their own PR issues, startups with slow capabilities may not have that capacity. Public relations, PR, is the practice of making use of media channels to promote your organization and create a positive overview. Public relations is also the process of managing your brand and your organization's connections, especially in times of crisis. Public relations is how brands manage their information to spread, so they are similar to a brand. The main difference is that public relations focus on communication and reputation, while the brand relies on visual elements such as logos, websites, and marketing materials. Brands manage their public relations or communications and reputation through various media channels. Securing strong PR is not an easy thing, as it requires dedicated efforts. PR includes various programs designed to improve the corporate image and the product you offer. You can use this tool to tell stories about your business. Startups are always encouraged to discover story corners of a strong PR strategy. If you are a company struggling to put your message on the market and get press release, advertise to keep your business alive. Some people have been so successful in their content marketing strategies that they have hundreds of thousands of readers. Of course, great content is a big part of the equation, but another area that is often overlooked in content marketing is content promotion. Social media is new talk. People spend most of their time on the internet, interacting with others and sharing experiences and preferences. In other words, it allows consumers to connect and share with more people than ever before. Just include the social media sharing buttons in your blog posts and you just created content that people can share on their social networks. This helps show your business to a broader audience that you can't reach otherwise. On website.com blog, just click on the blog settings tool and you will find the social sharing buttons that you can enable on your blog. Once enabled, all the blog posts you have published will contain social sharing buttons for easy sharing. Don't forget to share. Videos now make it very easy for others who love video to share with their followers and friends. So take the time to include sharing features with social media platforms that you think might be relevant. Embedding videos on different platforms like Facebook or Twitter requires slightly different protocols. Always make sure to include as many options as possible. The more people who really want and can share your video, the more you share and watch the video, so your videos will begin to market themselves. Guest blogging. Guest blogging is a great all-in-one way to prove presence inside your place, develop your backlink profile, and make some connections in the industry, all of which are useful for promoting your website in the long run. When you write to prominent sites in your place, you put your content in key places to reach the right people. That is, those who care about your topic and who will enjoy your content enough to find more of it. Translation: more traffic to your website. Reddit. Unless you know how to click on it, front page of the internet does not have much potential. For starters, Reddit is a place where you can share and debate on any topic that doesn't go against the rules with millions of users. What makes Reddit especially stand out for marketers is that the blatant ads won't work here. Redditors are a very smart and skeptical group. They'll sniff your ad out of 3 blocks and drop you. Each subreddit is different, so pay attention to what suits every audience. Do they have a fun-loving culture, animated love and animated pictures? Are they fond of long talk and verbal communication? Act accordingly. Your approach is very important and determines whether you become regular in society. Post thoughtful and insightful comments, and others will start giving back. Of course, be sure to read the rules of each subreddit and follow them religiously. Once you have a good time giving back to the community and making friends, you can start returning to your website. Even at that time, try to do it in a way that does not shout blatant advertising. Seeking opinions or positioning your website as something that may help or interest the community are some ways to achieve this. Quora. Although also ranked as an online forum, Quora is a completely different animal from Reddit. In short, it is a question and answer website completely created by users. As a Quora user, you can choose to either ask or answer questions. Think of Quora as a marketplace of knowledge. It's a great place to answer questions inside your place, create power, and generate some visits to your website along the way. This strategy can take a lot of your time and requires dedication and some intelligence, but it can really pay off. 10 easy steps to keep your business alive. 1. Make sure everybody knows what you have to offer. 2. Make sure everybody knows what you sell. 3. Make sure all customers can automatically come to you if they need your services. 4. Make sure you can tap your new customer markets. 5. Spend ample time thinking about promoting your business. 6. Offer coupons and discounts to attract new customers. 7. Be sure to provide an adequate advertising budget for your business. 8. Understand, you will get more out of advertising than you realize. 9. Know that advertising is an investment in more income, not in more expense. 10. Remember to remind your established customers that you appreciate their business. Advertise to keep your business alive. Top ways to get over 300 million views as a Google local guide on Google Maps. Getting views as a Google local guide has been simple for me, and it can be simple for you too. 1. Get featured. 2. Capture popular content. 3. Stay consistent in posting. 4. Capture memorable content. 5. Answer questions from Google Maps. 6. Capture content that people want to share. Share others' content. 7. Add new places and locations on Google Maps. 8. Capture different aspects of places already captured. 9. Try to capture as many places and locations as possible. 10. Write reviews for the places that you patronize. 11. Update information on Google Maps locations. Creating income with your personal skills. Create an ebook. Ebooks are digital books that can be downloaded to computers, Kindles, iPhones, and various other devices. Creating problem-solving ebooks, keeping your reader engaged, and bringing them closer to their goals can be an excellent source of income, especially when you increase the audience that wants and expects you to create great products. It also creates a great sense of loyalty to know that you are helping others. The ability to ask questions of your audience and survey them to know what they want to know about it will help to facilitate targeting what you will write about in your ebook. Create audiobooks. Audiobooks are a great alternative format for those who have no time, patience, or the ability to sit down and read your content. They are allowed to absorb your information with the ability to achieve other goals or activities. Affiliate products. If you haven't created any of your own products or are unwilling to create one, it might be best to become an affiliate. As a subsidiary, you get commissioned by recommending products to readers who use your link to purchase a product. Commissions can range anywhere from 3% to 50% or higher. It really depends on the affiliate products you choose. Some affiliate products offer a one-time commission, while others offer a monthly commission for products and services with recurring fees. If you find a great program or book that your readers might really enjoy, referring them through an affiliate link can be a great way to help everyone. It's a win-win-win. Affiliate site. Commission marketing is when the online retailer pays you commission for the traffic or sales resulting from your referrals. Basically, they're classic ads in a less intrusive way. Affiliate marketers pay to refer new clients and clients to other businesses, products, or services, often through tracked links posted to blog posts, web pages, emails, or social media posts. This relationship can take many forms. You can partner with a brand that launches a specific product and receives a percentage of revenue from your referrals. Or, if you work with sites like Amazon, you'll get a percentage of any follower purchase made through your referral links, even if they didn't specifically purchase the product you recommend. Choose affiliate products to promote. If you've worked on choosing a niche, choosing affiliate products to promote should be easy. Choose products that suit your niche and that relate to your content. One of the best ways to identify your products is to join an affiliate network. Corporate partner networks link merchants and marketers so they can both make more money. Affiliate marketers use affiliate networks to make better product choices to promote on their site. Create high-quality content to enhance the affiliate links. Now that your site framework is ready to go, you need to create content. Keep in mind that some affiliate networks require a lot of content, site visits, and monthly views before they accept you as an affiliate. This means that if you have started, you should make content creation priority number one. But how much content do you need to get started? You should have about 5 parts of HD content with more scheduled later. There are many types of content you can create, but the most common ones are blogs and videos. Making advertising sales for income. You can sell advertising space on your website or blog and earn money by doing so. Check out the websites and you will soon discover banners or text ads that usually run along up or down the web page, belonging to businesses other than the site you visit. If you are looking to earn extra income and stay, you can make money from online advertising by selling this blog. Create an ad spec sheet. The ad spec sheet is a list and description of online advertising options you offer to potential advertisers. You can include banner ads, text ads, sizes, number of words, pricing, and how long the ad remains. Create an ad page or listing on your site or blog. Warn your site visitors that you have ads for sale by creating a page with this information on your site, or by including a method by which potential advertisers can contact you. You may want to send potential advertisers as those who are related to the topic or business your site or blog represents. Submit the contract agreement. Once the advertiser chooses the advertising options that they wish to use, send an agreement detailing the ad, the type of ad, the length of the ad, and the price. Ask the advertiser to sign the agreement and return it to you. Collect advertising fees. Depending on how you read the agreement with advertisers, you can charge the entire advertising fee in advance and distribute it on a monthly basis or in another format, according to how you read the agreement with the advertiser. Advertise in the social media app that your customers spend their time hanging out. A few consumers wake up in the morning with a strong desire to know how to get their hands on your products or services. They are usually unaware of your company's existence. In order to attract their attention, you must lay your net on the water where they are swimming. This is done by identifying the media that the target market uses most often. For example, what blog is your target audience likely to read? Or what social media are they likely to use? Enthusiasts are always the most dedicated and best marketing customer. In addition to people with a passion for certain hobbies, most people are very proud and passionate about their place of residence. Since most people have an incredible need to be a part of a community, local magazines act as an important center where locals get to know their surroundings and the events they might want to participate in. In other words, as a local business, you'll get to advertise in front of an emotional audience who is already interested in who you are and what you offer. Magazine and newspaper ads are still seen as a powerful medium for print advertising. Each of them has its strengths when it comes to delivering a message to a specific audience, and both are still used by small and large companies as part of a coherent marketing strategy. One of the immediate benefits of creating a press ad is a short notice. Newspapers are often issued daily or weekly, which means that any message you create in your copy can be more timely when compared to magazine ads. The print ad is not dead. Don't let anyone tell you that print is dead. Even in the era of smartphones and the internet, your potential customers still care about the printed word, and you can boost your sales by advertising in magazines and newspapers, direct mail, as well as by radio, TV, voiceover ad. Cash App investing. The investment in cash applications was originally launched in November of 2000. Cash applications allows you to start trading and investing in no more than $1. Purchase a small portion of the share of major companies such as Apple or Alphabet. Buy stocks without any fees at all. Get to buy large pieces of preferred stock, Square, to attract young investors. Now you can dip your toes in investment waters with the big that support them and actually use them in your life. Crowdfunding. Crowdfunding is the practice of funding a project or venture by raising small amounts of money from a large number of people, typically via the internet. At some point in your startup's development, you may need financing. Sure, there are successful startups that are fully self-financing or generate revenue and growth at an early stage. But this is not true for most of us. You can further capture your campaign's attention by subscribing to newsletters or blogs by influential people or creating your own blogs that include information about your campaign, such as why you chose this product or just a general update on development. It helps you gain recognition on social media, where people can share it on their social media. By sharing a blog, this means that more people will be able to recognize this specific post that includes your crowdfunding campaign, and that will increase traffic on your crowdfunding page. You can use social media to help raise your crowdfunding campaign. This is crowdfunding marketing advice and has proven to be very useful in the past. It's very important because it helps you reach people outside your personal network. It would be nice if you already had a social media presence with content on the pages, but if you don't, you will need to make sure you try quickly and gain a presence on social media platforms. The best way is to engage those on these platforms by engaging posts to gain followers and people interested in supporting or investing in your business idea. Video, image, and picture sales. Instead of just advertising your online services in the form of bundles for taking pictures, you can create a secondary income source by selling digital photos and prints directly from your website. Whether you want to sell digital or physical prints of your artistic images or sell licenses to more commercial images such as stock photography, doing this is easier than ever. If someone browses your gallery and sees an image they like, why not give them the opportunity to purchase this image directly from your website? Selling photos online can offset the cost of setting up your website and even become a lucrative side activity over time. Stock photography was there to provide pictures of all kinds of media, publications, websites, and newsletters, and name them. In general, the person who posts the image pays a fee for a license to use the image, be it a few cents or several $100s. It was much cheaper than having cameramen on the staff with all the overhead they might need to develop the images. Unlike today, when you take a shot, you can edit it in seconds. While there are a few major photography outlets, Getty Images are the 800-pound gorilla in this space. There are also a lot of microstock outlets. These sites are hungry for new content that meets their needs, and this is where they come from. A small agency that accepts the pictures you provide will then market those pictures in its database. And if anyone wants to use them, they must pay fees. You get a share of it. Sometimes a huge share, if the conditions are right. Get sponsors for your content creation. When people think of YouTube sponsors, they tend to think of popular channels that get a lot of views, but that's not always the case. It is also possible to offer profitable opportunities to beginning YouTube users. It's a matter of knowing how to do it. Brands realize that influencer marketing is a very effective way to earn the trust of their customers and do everything in their power to ride on a suspended train. This is good news for you because it makes sponsorship offers applicable to all YouTube channels, not just the big ones. If you are looking for YouTube sponsorship for small channels, FameBit is a reliable platform. Many brands come here to search for collaboration with older and younger YouTube users. Now, well-known brands like Xiaomi and Huawei are already on Nox Influencer. Just click on I'm Influential in the upper right corner and log into Nox Influencer. Then you can have a chance to chat with brands and sponsor deals on YouTube. Whether you are a large or small YouTube channel, brands will focus more on the interactions you have with your subscribers. That is, if subscribers are loyal to you, they are willing to accept what you recommend to them. In the opinion of brands, the participation rate is more important than the number of subscribers. So if you maintain a good engagement rate with your subscribers, regardless of whether you are a small YouTube user or a small influencer, go to Nox Influencer to make a self-branding recommendation. You'll probably get nurtured on YouTube. The most promising point of the data is simply that fee-based opportunities are possible, even in a place like personal finance, where affiliate partnerships are the norm. Not only can you negotiate a small fee to supplement the affiliate company's revenue, but it is possible to find sponsors who will provide all compensation at a fixed fee. Most YouTube users don't realize that. In addition to a budget to pay affiliate commissions, almost every company will have a brand budget that they can spend on marketing as well. This is more than a discretionary calculation that can be used to spread the brand message, even if the return is not measured as easily as an affiliate program. The idea of branding is very important to YouTube users. Your videos live forever, and even viewers who don't click to reach a sponsor hear and see the message from that sponsor. That other viewer who may only need one point of contact with the company's brand to persuade them to click and become a customer.
ChatGPT is a language model created by OpenAI that uses deep learning techniques to understand natural language and generate human-like responses to text-based inputs. It is designed to engage in conversation with users and provide helpful information, answer questions, or simply chat about a variety of topics. ChatGPT is based on the GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformer, architecture, which is a type of neural network that has been trained on large amounts of text data. The model uses this data to learn the patterns and structures of language, allowing it to generate responses that are coherent, relevant, and natural sounding. One of the unique features of ChatGPT is its ability to generate responses that are not just informative, but also engaging and conversational. The model is capable of understanding the context of a conversation and using that information to provide appropriate responses that feel like they're coming from a real person. ChatGPT has been trained on a vast array of topics, so it can provide information on a wide range of subjects, from science and technology to history, sports, and pop culture. However, it's important to note that the model's responses are generated based on the data it has been trained on, so there may be some topics or questions it is not equipped to handle. Finally, it's worth noting that ChatGPT is constantly evolving and improving as OpenAI continues to refine and enhance its capabilities. While the model is already incredibly advanced, there is always room for further development and improvement in the future.
Revoicer is a web application that can generate natural-sounding voiceovers for videos, podcasts, and other media. All you need to do is upload your script and select the type of voice you want, and Revoicer will do the rest. Rare. You can make money with Revoicer by offering your services as a voiceover artist who specializes in using the app. Some businesses might prefer to work with someone who can use Revoicer to generate voiceovers quickly and efficiently, and they might be willing to pay a premium for that expertise.
So how can ChatGPT and Revoicer work together? Well, imagine a business wants to create a promotional video that features ChatGPT answering customer questions. They might also want a voiceover artist to provide a friendly and engaging narration for the video. You could use Revoicer to generate the voiceover quickly and easily, and then use your ChatGPT skills to create the content for the video. This way, you can offer a complete package.
I have no idea. I know I edited this really clean, but not sure what's going on. But again, as you saw at the end, as I told you at the beginning, that book was written a while back, so some of the things you know are outdated. But that's what we'll be doing right now, especially with ChatGPT. We're going to be updating and different AI tools. We're going to update that book and constantly keep it updated. So I appreciate you for joining us today. Definitely make sure you get a download and make sure you get free downloads. And just like I mentioned to you, and this voice right here, this program right here with the Revoicer, it's amazing, guys. It's amazing. Do I have any jokes for you guys? I know I should, but here, let's go. We're going to create some jokes live by going here. Let's see what jokes, you know what? One-liners. Let's see what we got there. Okay. We're going to just take these jokes and whatever they are, we're going to put them in Revoicer. We're going to give them to one of my favorite guys, Caleb, and we're going to create it. See how easy that is, guys? Easy to make income as well. Doing a lot of things with people. We're just going to play from here and go.
Sure, here are 10 one-liner jokes about dogs. Why did the dog go to the vet? To get a new tail. What do you call a dog magician? A labracadabrator. Why do dogs like to dig in the dirt? Because they're looking for paw treasure. Why did the dog cross the road? To get to the barking lot. What do you call a dog that does magic tricks? A labracadabrator. What do you call a dog that can do magic? A labracadabrator. What do you call a dog that loves bubble baths? A shampoodle. Why did the dog sit in the shade? Because he didn't want to be a hot dog. What did the dog say when he sat on sandpaper? Rough. What do you call a dog with a fever? A hot dog.
Ha! Now, like my mom said, maybe I asked too many things at one time, but they gave me 3 jokes that was like the same, 1, 2, 3, and then a hot dog was the same. So I'm not sure what's going on. We're gonna go one more time, guys. Give you one for the road. Let's see what we got right here, and put this there. And again, notice how easy it is to use Revoicer. You generate the audio. Then you have your audio. Normally, I would download this and play it out there.
What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. Why do elephants never use computers? They're afraid of mice. Why did the kangaroo stop drinking coffee? Because it made her jumpy. I told my cat to stop meowing in the middle of the night. It replied, "I'm sorry, Homan, but that's when I do my best work." Did you hear about the dog who gave birth to puppies on the side of the road? She was ticketed for littering. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. What did the grape say when it got stepped on? Nothing, it just let out a little whine. Why do hummingbirds hum? Because they don't know the words. I went to a zoo, but it only had one dog. It was a Shih Tzu. Why do scuba divers always fall backwards into the water? Because if they fell forwards, they'd still be in the boat with the sharks.
Ha ha ha. All right, guys.